The 19th annual Pennsylvania Garden Show of York has a new theme this year.
Fox 43's Melanie Gardner joins us from the Expo Center with a preview.
Well, love is definitely in the air already here in York, and it's always in the air, but it's especially in the air this weekend because that is the theme of the 19th annual Pennsylvania Garden Show here in the York Expo Center, the Toyota Arena. This was your idea this year. You gave it a whole new theme, just sort of revamped it. Tell us a little bit about this year's theme.
I wanted to come up with something unique, and a romantic garden sounded like it would be really interesting. So, I told all the display gardens that they'd come up with something, and I came up with the dancing. We have Agape Healing Center. They're going to be having lessons in dancing. It's going to be West Coast Swing, the Hustle, ballroom dancing.
So in addition to landscaping and gardening, you can come out and take a dancing lesson.
Yes, right, and it's romantic.
Very nice.
They're going to be dancing in the gardens.
Everyone needs to get out and do a little bit of that. So tell us about the show this year. How many landscapers are out displaying their work?
We have 11 display gardens, and locally, and then we have about 120 vendors that they're selling their goods and services. Okay.
And speaking of romance, there's actually a couple coming out, and they're renewing their vows this weekend here as well.
That's right. A lucky couple won a contest, and they're going to have a trip to Virginia Beach, some jewelry, and other prizes as well. And at 2 o'clock Saturday, people should come out and just for that and see. And all it's going to be in the display gardens. They chose the one that they wanted to be remarried in.
So they actually got to pick where they wanted to be married here.
Right.
Nice. All right. Well, we're going to be strolling around through the gardens this morning. We're going to bring you all the information about where the show is exactly, what all is going on, the hours, location, everything. We've got all the information you need to come on out and take part in the 19th annual Garden Show here in York, coming up in just a little while on Fox 43 Morning News.
All right, thank you very much, Rob. Well, this year's annual Garden Show of York is having a new theme this year. Fox 43's Melanie Gardner is giving us a preview this morning.
Well, the 19th annual Pennsylvania Garden Show happening here at the Toyota Arena in the Expo Center in York is well underway. It actually opened up yesterday at noon and going on all weekend long. New theme this year, all courtesy of this guy, Romantic Gardens, and this one is unbelievable. You don't even feel like you're in a garden at this point. This is just almost like a fairy tale. Just one of the many things you can find here. Right,
and this is Cross Creek Farms. They do protect their job every year. And awards are given out, so we do our best.
This is unbelievable. So tell us about the show a little bit this weekend. What are the hours of operation?
Today, Thursday, Sweetheart Day. Bring your sweetheart in for $5. And then Friday and Saturday, fill out drawings, and you'll receive a rose. And then Friday and Saturday nights, we have jazz band, X Factor. Then we have the dancing. And we have plenty of, it's a buyer show. We have over 120 vendors. You stroll through the marketplace. And the gardens are spectacular right now. Everybody should come down and see it.
And I love if you could look right over here, Nick, in the garden, look at that. There are wine glasses in the garden. Now, if you could really only make wine glasses grow like that, that would just be phenomenal because I break so many stems. If they would just grow up through a garden, wouldn't that be fabulous?
Yeah, that'd be great.
That would be a great idea. Maybe we should work on that. That would be a great seed to plant. Just start growing glasses right up out of the earth. But there's a lot of things you can come through and get some great ideas. What is the cost to come out to the show?
The regular price for adults, $10. Senior citizens and students are $8. And there's plenty of coupons out there, $2 off on our website, pagardenshowofyork.com. And throughout there's restaurants out there with $2 coupons also, and a newspaper.
All right. Well, we'll make sure we check that out. And, of course, we're going to be bringing you more looks from the show here throughout the morning at the Toyota Arena, throughout the morning here on Fox 43 Morning News.
Romance is in full bloom in York this weekend. The theme of this year's PA Garden Show of York is Romantic Gardens. Fox 43's Melanie Gardner joins us from the Expo Center with a preview.
Well, we're bringing you great gardening ideas this morning, and you know, after you have a hard day at work, wouldn't it be great to go outside and relax in your own garden? If only it were as gorgeous as some of these. I know mine just is a disaster at this point. How do you come up with all these great ideas? The show is going on all weekend long. We can come out and live vicariously through your gardens. Reality, our gardens don't look like this.
I don't sleep well.
You don't sleep well? You
No.
just think of gardens all night?
Sometimes I have an addiction for magazines.
Okay.
I have probably every garden book, anything you could imagine, literally stacks of them. So what we do is take what you see in the magazines, tweak it, and make it, like you said, realistic.
Okay, the
that you can
bathtubs.
understand.
Where did you come up with this idea?
Embarrassed to say, but a very well-known commercial that you see on a mountain slope. And what we did was just bring it into reality. That one, you know, can't really be done.
Say it. What is it?
Can I say it? The Cialis commercial. So this garden is basically for how we like to say the empty nesters.
Nice.
It is our garden for two. So we have the twin tubs, the twin swinging beds in the screened-in porch.
I love it.
We have the vintage movies where you're going to be seeing the your family films. You know, sit there, you watch those. Then we have the twin tea arbor, and then of course we just show one of these every year. This is our potting sheds.
This is just adorable. I love this. So you get a lot of these ideas from going through magazines and just thinking about people and gardens.
And make it work.
And this Saturday at the show, people can come out. There's going to be a renewal of vows right here, right under your arch.
Yep, we're going to dress
How exciting
this
is that?
up. Oh yeah, and we do weddings for a living too. We add that in here too. But yeah, and the couple that's getting their vows renewed are wonderful. We actually met them here 6 years ago when our first show. Gosh. Yeah, 6 years ago we met them here, and they were runners up. They weren't the actual winners, so they are so excited. He is Army, and he's going to be in his dress blues. It's going to be gorgeous. Yeah.
Oh, we might have to stop out for that. And when I get married, I might have to give you a call. Well, this is amazing. You did a fantastic job. Well, we've got more for you coming up throughout the morning. The garden show going on all weekend long. Live vicariously. Come out and just hang out in their garden if it's raining all weekend. Melanie Gardner in York on Fox 43 Morning News. The 19th annual Pennsylvania Garden Show is well underway here in York, and it's going to be going on all weekend long, so you can come on out and take advantage of it yourself. Get some great gardening ideas. And maybe you don't have a great garden yourself, but hey, even if you can't take any of these ideas home to your beautiful yard, you can at least live vicariously as I am, pretending this is my place for a little while. And Vince, you're here this weekend as well with your beautiful flowers. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing here.
Well, we're doing a lot of different things, Melanie. We have a beautiful display booth that's depicting a European contemporary wedding in a garden. The theme of this year's show is Romance in the Garden.
Yes.
So I've chosen to set up a wedding pergola. We have a bridal gown from Renaissance Bridal.
I love this dress.
Isn't that amazing?
In fact, if my fiance is watching right now, turn away because I'm going to get married in this dress someday. I love that.
And then, of course, we have the bride and groom's king table. And so we have an entire wedding here. In addition to our display booth, I will be doing live design shows from the main stage every day.
Very nice.
And those designs will be on display during the run of the show.
What are these teardrop things that I'm looking at?
Those are a European fashion water drop vase, and it depicts a water drop. The vase itself has some holes in it, and so we're able to place florals as if they're dangling midair. And we've also designed those in a arced fashion, so the bride and groom would actually be under that as a wedding ceremony covering.
Wow, that is gorgeous. Is this something we could use in our own home somewhere? Say I could hang this in my kitchen and over
I would be more than happy to install that in your kitchen if you'd like me to.
I may actually cook a meal if I had that hanging over me. Or maybe I would just look very pretty in my kitchen.
You know what would be really cool? Now I have almost 50 of those water drop vases hanging in that pergola. But couldn't you imagine having one or two at your kitchen sink window? And every week you get a tulip or two and you just drop it in? Wouldn't that be a fabulous home decor?
Could you do that?
I could. We have the
Could
vases.
I do that?
You could do that. We have those vases for sale in our store. So you or anyone else could stop in.
Do you
buy
see
a
the light
vase.
bulb go on?
Bing, bing, bing.
Very nice. Look at the ideas already just blooming.
Oh,
Get it? Blooming. I'm so
that's
brilliant today.
wonderful. You are.
Thank you so much.
Sure, Melanie.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
talking to us this morning. Okay, this show is going on all weekend long. I'll have all the details up on my Fox 43 Facebook fan page. But the show runs until 9 o'clock tonight, Saturday 10 to 9, and then on Sunday 10 to 5. So make sure you stop on out and enjoy the big show here at the Toyota Arena at the York Expo Center. Melanie Gardner in York on Fox 43.